Now, originally, and I think we're watching. You talk about anti-blackness. We're watching the actual removal of black people and black communities that used to be in San Francisco and are now gone. But I think at the same time, we're watching like a demonization of people that are not like super wealthy in San Francisco being blamed. We saw San Francisco elect a progressive district attorney who was then like taken out of the city, and it was the thinking of like, okay, well, now he's gone, now the city's safe, but then things are still happening. So as a black person that grew up in San Francisco, like, how do you see what's happening in San Francisco right now?
So one of the things I will say is Chesa Boudin, the former district attorney who you were referring to, he was great for the city. He brought some of the first charges for officers. He was bringing forth charges for officers. And he was prosecuting cases that wouldn't normally get prosecuted against the law enforcement officials, our officers, sergeants, and so on and so forth. He was very progressive in his thinking. But because he was also using restorative justice methods rather than charging black and brown people with very severe charges.
He was showing some empathy. They was like, we got to get that out of here.
Right. They said, we've got to get him out of here. He's no good for San Francisco. And it wasn't on him, because they saw his level of awareness around white supremacy and law enforcement and how all of this functions. The police department stopped arresting people. They stopped doing their jobs. And so they created a political situation for this man where they made him the culprit or the villain.
Right.
And now you have a black woman.
Yes.
Who is there in that seat, who was not qualified, unfortunately, to be in that position, but she's being used as a pawn by the mayor of that city so that she
also a black woman, right?
Yes.
We have to have that conversation.
But I want to say this though.
Come on, brother.
Because it's not their fault. They're part of a system that they are required to uphold in order for them to be successful. In order for that black mayor, my sister London Breed, to be reelected, she's got to do the job that she was elected to do for the people who have political, positional, and economic power in that city, which are white and Asian people.
Yes.
So it is an anti-black city, and it doesn't matter that the mayor is black, the DA is black, the chief of police is black. They're all, in layman's terms, capping for the white and Asian people of that city. That's who they were put there to do the job for. And so there's a lot of harm that's been done to the black people in San Francisco, and that is continuing to unfold. I also founded a group called the Black Employees Alliance. You can go to blackemployeesalliance.com, which was an activist group to fight for the rights of black employees at the city and county of San Francisco, because they are being disenfranchised by the inch.